Hi everyone, my name is Otis, your digital marketing analyst. You're welcome to this question and answer section. So I want to say thank you to Martins who sent us this topic, this question. So and normally when our viewers send us question, we just make it as a topic for the day to answer all the questions. So you're all welcome. So welcome for today's section. So our topic for today is content as your social media content as your social media currency. So in the digital world today, social media has emerged as one of the most powerful weapon to discuss public and local issues, and also empower people to discuss, to debate, to talk on interesting issue. And in that process, there's something that is actually linking you and your audience and your community that you've grown, and that is what that is content. And that content, as of today, has become the online or social media currency in the exchange of value. But we're going to go deep in answering some of those questions. So let's in answering some of those questions. So if you are watching or if you're logging in for the first time that you have not subscribed to our channel, please just hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you get notification when we release our new video. So today we're going to talk about we're talking about content as a currency. So a lot of we have a lot of micro and macro influencers that the social media has built over time. Before, we used to know something, we used to talk about celebrities, using celebrities for endorsing brand. But today, the internet has changed the entire thing. And now we are talking social currency. So this is a concept, is a new concept in digital marketing that we are going to talk about today. And if you're a content creator, you're a YouTuber, you're a blogger, or you have a website, you're a website owner, and you put that content out there. So this video is definitely for you. And if you're trying to get started, this is also very, very important to you, because content, they say, is the king, but content has also become the currency of content for content creators and other social platform, and also businesses. So while I am working on that, so I just want to today. So we're looking at. Let me go ahead. Oh, sorry. Okay, so social media create communities and not markets. So this is very, very important, because most people think that social media actually create the market. Yes, but there's a link, there's a connection between your community and your market, and that is where the content comes into play. So that's what we're going to actually discuss today. So when we talk about social community, we're talking about the opportunity that gives your members, your audience, the expression, and that audience expression creates the market. So the social community gives your audience the chance to actually express themselves and connect with each other. So the and which is your community is actually the group for users. So that's what the social community means. So because I don't want you to miss those two things about the community and the market and where the currency lies. Why I made this clear distinction is just for us to actually set ourselves well for success when we are creating content online. So now I'm going to run down deep immediately on some of those questions that we have. Like as you can see, here are some of the notable social network that we've actually researched, and how users, content creators are actually created, how content creators have actually make money off this social platform. And at the same time, it's not just money. We're talking about the exchange of value, because it is that exchange of value that I am more particular about. So if you are looking forward in terms of starting, if you want to start creating content online and you're asking what is the motivation for actually creating content online, and that is actually one of those motivation that a lot of content creators have actually leveraged on. Sorry, please, that I've actually leveraged on. So that's most of the things that we're going to look into today. So now, one of the questions that one of our audience actually asked, what they sent to an email, it was asking, what is social currency in digital marketing? I can simply put it that way, that social currency content is actually your social currency, because anything that involves the exchange of value, you share, if your content is actually shareable. So that is where, when you're talking about the social currency, there's exchange of value. You're providing, you are addressing a pain point for someone else. And in exchange, that individual is actually sharing that content to his or her own network. So now you can leverage on that to actually, I'm sorry for that. You can actually leverage on that uh, to either create that brand awareness or to either promote or sell products. So we're going to come into that later, when we begin to talk about the value of content currency. So the question, to answer this question, social currency is the monetary value to brand followers, people who are following your brands, like the likes, the comments, the shares, and the views. That is from the audience perspective. That's what I say as the social currency, which as the creator of the content or the owner of a business, is a way that you can leverage how people are interacting with your brand, how, whether they're buying, selling, or promoting, or you promoting your product on social media. Every of this effort is geared towards improving or increasing your online presence. So it also comes in the form of your personal assets and attributes of an individual or a brand that will actually help them to succeed through the social channels. So it's the attribute that you build over time. That's the difference, because you see that you have people who have millions of followers and you have people who just have very few followers. So the attribute and the asset that you build over time, which come in form of content, that's what we're saying, that the content is what is your currency, because it is that bridge between you and your audience. And brands are leveraging on that, and individuals are leveraging on that. Like I said before, you're having social influencers, you're having brand influencers, you're having brand ambassadors. There's a paradigm shift from the way things are being done before, like in the offline, in the traditional way that we've all known in the past. So like I talked about the offline celebrities, but we're having the virtual, the digital celebrities that are commanding a lot of presence and followers on the internet. And that's where visually everyone is hanging out every single day. So that's why it is important, if you're a content creator, to actually pay attention on how you leverage your content to create that currency for you, because that's one of the motivation for most of the content creators. So in as much as we talk that they're going to, we just provided information, we provide free information in exchange, so you get something back. That's the value that I am talking about. Like I rightly said, that content is a social currency. So now we're going to look at how we create content as a social. How do we create content that will begin to actually create that value that we actually expected? So now, how do we create content as a social currency? So everyone is talking about creating content, whether you're a YouTuber or vlogger or blogger, uh, whatever thing that you do online that make people that passes information to people. So um, the underlying fact is you want something in return. That is either your brand exposure or you want monetary value, especially for most content creators on YouTube, on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram. So, and that is one of that exchange of value. What is that that we make your content shareable? And that is that value that we are talking about, that content as the social media currency. So we're going to go deep and look at some of these, how you'll be able to create that value through your content. So one of it is affiliation. How affiliated are you with your audience? What affiliation means, this is one of the way to create content as a social currency. There must be that affiliation. There must be that connection. You must be closely associated with, your audience. So that is one of those things that actually breed this currency we're talking about online. So the next one is going to be your conversation. So which is the interaction between you and your group or your members, your followers, and those how you respond to their comment. So, and that's part of that engagement. That's the conversation. What is your tone? Is it authoritative? Is it emotional? So what kind of person are you online? What kind of person are you to your audience? So remember that we're talking content as a social media currency. So the question is, what is the intent behind every content that is created online? So, and the content, that content is actually the motivation, which is either for brand exposure or for what you get in return, or what you exchange, when you address somebody's pain point, that information that you give to solve someone's problem. So to the consumer, that information, that is the value that they are getting. And if they have to spend their own social currency on you, that is when they begin to share your content to within their own network. So it's just an exchange of value between the content creator and actually the consumers. And in between lies what? That currency, which I still repeat as the value or the exchange. So now the next one is the value. So the value is actually the benefits that you get from your content, from that piece of text or infographic that are shared on your social network, that encourages people to begin to engage with your brand, to begin to engage with your personality, begin to engage with your attribute, and that attribute, which is that digital asset that you begin to build over time. So that's the difference. You're seeing people have been able to build their digital assets. You have people, millions of followers, and that is money to those content creators. And for those viewers that are following, that what they are getting is information. So which I'm going to talk on later as we move ahead. I know that the time is actually fast spent because this is just like within 15 to 20 minutes question and answer section. So, and again, if you are still watching that you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, or you've not liked my video, or you've been not following us on Facebook, please just kindly do that as we move ahead. So the next is how you create your content as a social currency is you becoming an advocate. So you're becoming an advocate either for your own brand, for your own personality. In that process, you're also exchanging value. So Advocacy is actually the activity by a content creator, who could be an individual or a company or a group that aims to influence the decision of others to actually either like or make them to follow their brand, or actually make them to buy their brand. So that is one when, as a content creator, either on social media. So this is what your content can actually do for you. Your content can make you an advocate. It all depends on your tone and what your target audience wants or what your demographics want. So that is actually very, very important. So then I'm going to go to the next one, which is information that I talked about. So talking about information, when you're creating your content, when you're creating content as a social currency, like I said, the underlying factor is the exchange of value. What information are you providing? What information are you providing to your target audience? And also, what is in response? Is your target audience actually gaining from you? What do they learn from the information that you have just published? So if there's no exchange of value, the content is going to be stale. And when the content is stale and nobody's sharing, nobody likes it, nobody comments, so you're not pulling that value, and you won't be rewarded for that particular effort. So, but it's just a continuous improvement. So the question, like I said, I just want to say, Martin, thank you. The intention or the reason why Martin asked the question, Martins asked the question, was that he actually wants to start creating content online, and he's asking, he wants to know the motivation, how that's the content is actually going to create value for him as a content creator. So that's why we are just looking into it. And if you want to create content as a social currency, what are the things that you're looking at? So that's why I highlighted most of this information, like the affiliation, conversation, value advocacy, and information. So it is absolutely very important for us to really understand this concept, because it has become is a new concept now in the virtual world, for content creators, for businesses who want to create awareness to reach out to their audience. For individuals, it could be monetary motivation. To some, it could just be informational. And for businesses, it's informational, to create that brand awareness, to drive their brand closer to the targeted audience. So giving her that information, and if this information actually benefits the audience, then that exchange will come. It is either they're buying the product or they're recommending it to their friends and family. So I hope this answers the question. And the time is fast spent. I'm coming to the end of this presentation. And again, I want to reiterate, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please just hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, so that you get our new videos when we release new videos. And also, if you like what we're doing, just hit the comment button and just give us your feedback. So your feedback is very, very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, also share our videos. I want to say thank you for today's presentation, for joining us today, and have a great day. I look forward to see you next Saturday. And I also want to apologize that I've been off air for the past 3 weeks. So I am back again. So thank you for those of you that actually called me, and I really appreciate it. Okay, so see you in our next presentation. So again, have a great day.